what we are going to do in this video. In this video, we are going to do a little work for the one of the companies I work for. So we are going to install Docker on the virtual machine, the Debian virtual machine. So we have short break from Slackware, but a really short break for now. Install Docker using, of course, Docker wiki, Docker documentation. Then we are going to install Pingvin-share application by cloning Git repo and running it on Docker. Then we are going to make Nginx reverse proxy. So this app, which is going to be installed behind NAT. So let this app be reachable from outside, and also use certbot to sign HTTPS certificate for this page. So yeah, that's the plan. So let's get into it. Okay, so we are on our brand new Debian virtual machine. So let's log in as root. Of course, like me, wrong password. Nice. Let's run first get update on the new machine. Or maybe we can't because we have no DNS configured. Yeah. Whatever. Let's run this again. Okay. We have all our Debian up to date. So let's get into documentation and install the packages and run all the commands Docker wants us to run. And after that, let's install our Docker. Okay, let's enable Docker. Started and check the status. Okay, let's run hello world as a test. Okay, we have our Docker running. Yeah, so let's get into clone Pingvin-share repository and get into configuration. So let's go to opt folder and clone git repo. Okay, let's go here and Docker run this app. So Docker compose app minus d. Okay, let's run Docker ps. It should run on port 3000, so we'll check it. Yes, it is. I'd like to record quick addition because I forgot to tell you about it before all the setup began. I've added DNS entry in my DNS zone, so the domain name points the IP of my client's router. And on my client's router, I've created two IP tables rules, which are pasted right now. Because this server is behind the NAT, it has no public IP address. So somehow I need to reroute port 80 and port 443 outside. So these two IP tables rules have done it. So let's shut container down. And get into editing our Docker compose file of this application. So first, we won't need 3000 port. As a second, we need to add networks, which we're gonna call Pingvin-net. Okay, and now I'm going to copy paste the configuration I have prepared before, where we are configuring Nginx container, then certbot, and we are adding net for network Pingvin-net, which is going to be breached, so everything would be reachable for each other. Yeah, it looks pretty decent, so let's save it and prepare our Nginx folder structure. So mkdir -p nginx conf-d, so the nginx conf-d. Okay, let's touch conf file and edit conf file here, where I'm going to paste a previously prepared configuration too. There's some red spots, I don't know why, lol, but okay. We have server listen on port 80, the server name which is not visible for you. Here location is location for certbot, so it can reach the domain on port 80, so it can create a certificate to reach the website on port 443, which if someone would go on HTTP, it would redirect her to HTTPS. Yeah, so for now, when we don't have certbot configured, we're going to hash this server 443 server which listens on port 443 section. Okay, and when we will go back to main application folder and run docker compose app -d. Okay, it pulls the certbot and Nginx images. Nice. So right now, let's run previously prepared command 2. Of course, certbot command for Docker. So let's run it. If certificate is created, we can check is it in a good directory. Yes, it is. So right now we can edit configuration file of Nginx configuration file by deleting hashes. Okay, and now docker compose restart Nginx. Okay, as we see, it's up and it's not restarting, so we should be able to reach our website, and we are. So yeah, that's how you create Docker container with application and doing reverse Nginx proxy and sign this page with certbot inside Docker containers. So thank you for watching. I hope you like it, and to the next video.